I love that right there because it's good news letting us know that God is still in control. Listen, when your life is spinning out of control, please recognize God is in control. And if God is in control, just know that when others come for you that you did not send for, God is in control. God is in such control that Joseph's testimony can be your testimony. When Joseph told his brothers, you intended for evil, but God worked it for good. Everything. I love it. It simply means that if God is saying that when other people do stuff that is dirty to you, God can use the dirt they throw at you on which God can build a platform that builds you up. And they'll wonder how you got taller. They'll wonder how you got stronger. It's because God used what they did against you to work out for you. Everything. But hold on, it's not just that. It's simply that God is so amazing that when others come for you, God ends up blessing you in front of them. I like what David said in Psalm 23. God will prepare a table before you in the presence of folk that cannot even stand you. That's the Freddie Haynes remix. In essence, God is saying, I'll throw you a blessing party, but the party can't jump off until all of your haters RSVP. God will bless you in front of those who try to block you and stop you because God is still in control. So you go ahead and have a blessed day knowing that God is everything. And since God is everything to you, peace of mind, joy in sorrow, everything. God is your hope for tomorrow. Everything. God is a friend when you're lonely. Everything. God is a doctor when you're sick. Everything. A lawyer when you're in trouble. Everything. God will fight your battles. Everything. Listen, the sooner you recognize God is everything, that's when you know that God can handle all things. Y'all go have a blessed day knowing you are running with the God who is your everything. Have a blessed day.
Joe.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 23 minutes after the hour, got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. A man who opened fire in a crowded New York subway train last year was sentenced yesterday to 10 concurrent life terms plus a 10-year consecutive term. Frank James set off a smoke bomb and then fired a handgun repeatedly into the crowded train car. Now, a total of 29 people were injured, but all survived. Get this, James, who later turned himself in, is said to have committed the crime to bring attention to gun violence. And now he is going to be in jail for 10 consecutive life terms. In other news, President Joe Biden yesterday ordered construction to resume a portion of a wall between Mexico and South Texas. Now, Biden used his executive powers to speed up the project. Now, we're seeing this all over social media. In the last year alone, about 245,000 people have entered the U.S. illegally through the border. So now Democrats are kind of changing their stance on border control. Lastly, Donald Trump told Fox News Digital he would be willing to serve briefly as Speaker of the House of Representatives until Republicans agree on a longer-term choice, saying, I'm not doing it because I want to. I will do it if necessary. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Man, the Chicago Bears finally get their first win of the season last night. They beat the Washington Commanders 40-20. Justin Fields threw for 4 touchdowns. DJ Moore had 230 yards in receiving and plus 3 touchdowns. That snaps a 14-game losing streak for the Chicago Bears dating back to last year. A little bit of sad news, though, man. Legendary Hall of Fame linebacker Dick Butkus dies at the age of 80 peacefully in his sleep, man, for all the Bears fans out there. College football key matchups this weekend. Texas OU. Expect Texas to win that game right there. They both 5-0. We're going to find out if Georgia is the real Georgia. They got Kentucky this weekend. They both 5-0. Georgia should win that one. Colorado will beat Arizona State, so let's just keep it like that. And Rick, I'm going to say it, dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint you, but I think Texas A&M going to beat Alabama this weekend, dog.
It's gonna be a good game for sure. We're gonna see.
It's gonna be a dog fight.
We're gonna see now.
Ain't gonna be a high scoring game, but I think A&M gonna get them bad boys.
Okay.
We gonna find out, Pippin.
We finance.
You know
we
what I'm saying?
That means we finna see.
We finna see. Bring it to what you got coming up next, Mike?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Chris Rock is going to direct a biopic about Martin Luther King. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, time for the hot spot. Brett, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, the Diddy versus Diego saga is far from over. According to reports, alcohol giant Diego has claimed that Diddy's accusations of racism from the company were only an attempt at extortion. The British business reportedly filed a countersuit against the mogul, which stated in May 2021, following Diego's public commitment of $100 million to help with COVID recovery for the hospitality sector and underprivileged communities, Diddy demanded that Diego pay him $100 million and threatened then to reach out to every news outlet to burn the house down. Aside from that, it's been said that Diddy even bragged about causing maximum damage to Diego and the De Leon brand by claiming that they exercised racism in their business dealings with him. Now, as previously reported, in May of this year, Diddy filed a lawsuit against Diego for supposedly neglecting marketing promotions for their joint venture tequila label De Leon. Now, in addition, he alleged racial discrimination, listing that Diego boxed him as a brand into the urban black classification. The court filing stated Diego denied all allegations, including claims that Diddy was told that he was someone like Martha Stewart, and if someone were to buy this product, it would be distributed to a more diverse crowd. Oof, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Man,
that's a lot.
that is a whole lot. Wow. And people be buying De Leon, like, let the brand get good and old and good and, like, saturated first before you start supporting it so hard, because it's tequila. It tastes like any other tequila, and now Diddy ain't even connected with it no more, and y'all out there still buying it and supporting it when you was buying it for Diddy reasons that Diddy owned it. He don't even deal with him no more. Anyway.
You had some before it tastes just regular?
Yeah, tequila, it's all bitter and nasty, and it's alcohol. Like, it ain't,
The value of the brand was Diddy being on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's messed up. And that's a good point that you make there, because you do something you think is just for a short term, but people connect you to that brand even after the fact.
Yes. So true.
Yeah.
So true. Like, you ain't going to drink no Ciroc, you're going to think of Diddy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
so if he stopped dealing with Ciroc, people still going to be drinking Ciroc because of Diddy. But anyway, I got a little more time. Last but not least, y'all, Chris Rock's next project is a historic one. Now, according to People, the Everybody Hates Chris star is in final talks to direct a biopic about civil rights icon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Steven Spielberg will executive produce the film based on Jonathan Ives' biography titled King: A Life. According to a synopsis, the book follows MLK from the classroom to the pulpit to the streets of Birmingham, Selma, and Memphis. And I think that's how you say the director's name. It's EIG. He dramatically recreates the journey of a man who recast American race relations and became our only modern-day founding father, as well as the nation's most mourned martyr. All right, y'all.
If you're going to do that, that's nice, as long as Chris Rock don't play Martin Luther King and have Dave Chappelle in it. Now, that's going to be too much. Go.
They're going to have Roy Wood Jr.
No, they not, y'all.
They're going to let Roy Wood Jr. play Martin Luther King.
He would be perfect for that, actually.
It's not going to be a comedy, right, y'all?
No, it ain't going to be a comedy.
Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my
Or
nerves.
Meek Mill looks like Dr. King. Put their pictures side by side. He looks like a young He looks like a young Dr. King.
Really?
I think the actor David Oyelowo will do good.
Huh?
Can you say Roy Wood Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Roy Wood Jr.
I can't. You know what? The time now.
I have a dream face.
Oh, my God. Rock T.
Yeah. What up,
You
Brad?
got the HBCU coming up. Who we
Color of the
repping
skin,
today?
content of my face.
We gonna holler at Arkansas Pine Bluff Briggity Tickety Tack.
All right,
Letters from a Birmingham jail.
Oh, my
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know what time it is. Rock Teasy in the house. It's time for another HBC. You know, we gonna always spotlight our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities, please. Let's kick it on down to Arkansas, baby. University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, established in 1873, home of them Golden Lions. Shout out to the marching machine of the South Marching Band, pimpin'. Oh, we finna talk about one of y'all's former graduates, Mr. Samuel Kuntz, kidney transplant surgeon. Performed the first successful kidney transplant between humans who were not identical twins. Oh yeah, he also helped develop the prototype for the Belzer kidney perfusion machine. Let me tell y'all what this thing does so y'all can put this under perspective. You know what I'm saying? This machine can preserve kidneys for up to 50 hours from the time they are taken from the donor's human body. This machine is now standard equipment in all hospitals and research labs around the world. Come on now, I'm gonna stop right there. The big dog, Samuel Kuntz, another proud HBCU alum of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit us up right now at HBCU Know.
We've done an extensive study here at Southwest, and we found out that Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada bags, Chanel bags, and Dooney & Burks, they can fit underneath the seats in front of you. And if they were real, you wouldn't be flying Southwest to begin with. So.
All them out.
Boy, that wiped me out right there, boy. That was a good flight right there. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary got the tea and the Khalil today, but he is out today, man. So we are doing the tea party. So listen, man. So we about to pour some stuff now. Brett, is Janine trying to work it out with Young Jeezy? What's going on with that relationship?
Well, you really want to know right now what's going on?
Yeah.
All right, well, check this out, y'all. Oh, man, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy Jenkins, they divorced, shocked us all. But Jeannie may have been the most shocked of us all because it seems that their former Real co-host was blindsided that Jeezy filed for divorce. Now, allegedly, one of Jeezy's main complaints was that the notoriously private rapper didn't want Jeannie all over social media posting their family. Now, an anonymous insider explained Jeezy didn't want to be married to a woman like Gabrielle Union or Chrissy Teigen, who are all over social media every day talking about their family's private issues. He loves Jeannie, but he's not with all the extra stuff on social media, the friend added. Well, it appears that Jeannie is trying to change things in a last-ditch effort to save her marriage. According to Jeezy's friend, Jeannie is offering to quit social media and to keep the family private if that would save the marriage. And it seems that she's followed through with her promise. According to Media Takeout blog site, Jeannie has officially quit Instagram. As of this morning, her IG page is gone. And Jeannie's YouTube page, where she spent most of the time talking to her fans about her husband and daughter, hasn't published a single video since the divorce was announced. Now, will Jeannie's new social media strategy work to save her marriage? Only time will tell.
Man.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, Maria, now who is getting sued this time?
A woman is suing Jason Derulo, claiming he signed her to his record label, but then dropped her after she repeatedly refused his sexual advances. Ooh. Yeah, Imaza Gibson, who is 25, claims in court documents that Derulo wooed her with a dream recording deal in 2021, but then pressured her to party and made explicit demands for sex. Now, she said at one point he screamed at her until she cried and then ghosted her because she refused to have sex with him. Gibson included reps for Derulo's label in her suit, alleging that they enabled his abusive behavior and refused to intervene when her deal was ended without explanation in 2022. She said, I reached out for help and I didn't get that help. This has been scary the whole entire time. The aggressions, him changing towards me, I felt so unsafe. I had to get my parents involved. So she said she's trying to fight for what's right. Interesting stuff going on there. He's a really famous
that's bad
guy.
when you got to get your parents involved.
Yeah.
Man.
That's terrible if it's true. Like, for real. I mean, he's a real dirt. Well, allegedly. Yeah, dudes who do that.
Now, what is he known for, Kay?
That's what I was just sitting here talking about. He's very
like the
famous.
pop usher. Like, he's really, really big.
Yeah, he's real famous, but I couldn't name one of his songs to save my mama life.
Him and Will Smith, they was doing a lot of Instagram videos together. They're huge on Instagram.
Okay.
That still don't tell you who it is. Huh?
He won Showtime at the Apollo in 2006. He's the finale. Yeah.
He's got the biggest TikTok following out of everybody on TikTok.
Oh, really? On TikTok?
On TikTok.
More than
huge.
Kim Kardashian?
He's up there. Like, he's like the biggest male TikTok person. Like, when TikTok really kicked off, he was already a singer and he's got like some really big hits. But TikTok and social media was like the way that he really kind of broke out.
I thought he was the black dude on Ridiculousness. I thought he was that guy.
He is. He's been on there. He's on there too.
I'm saying I thought he was like the co-host dude. I thought him and that dude was the same
that's
person.
another guy, but he's guest filled in a lot.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right, y'all get at us at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Gary is out today, but we hope that we filled in good enough to just, give you a little something, a little bit of celebrity gossip with the Tea Party. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 13 minutes after the hour. I want to say to all the fellas out there, man, y'all need to beware, man. Your girl laying there, you run a feather across her body while she sleep, and she don't move, you need to go and leave because she got roaches.
She used to it. She used to it. She immune to it. She immune to roaches.
Time to wake up. Come on. Oh, wake up. Here we go. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us. Just wake it up.
Hey, this man's on Pitch Top Albany, Georgia. Root to the good bros. Calling to wake up my wife, LaTanya. Wake up my son, Braylon. Wake up.
This is Maxine calling from Decatur, where it's greater. Black Tony, wake up.
Yo, what's up? This your boy, Charles McGee from the Brick City. I want to wake up my beautiful wife, my little man, Caesar. And then you go, hey, yo, wake up.
Chris out of Houston, Texas. I will slap my mama if she hollers the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Wake up.
If you listening on your radio, it's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? 'Cause we gon' let them know. Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up.
Appreciate that. Bringing it time.
Welcome.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
27 minutes after the top of the hour, Maria Moore, let's get it popping.
Good morning, Rock T. Today's Mind, Body, and Business segment is actually inspired by you, my brother. Thank you for joining me on the podcast to talk about happiness, one of the most happiest people I know. And today I want to talk about being psychologically rich. A lot of talk about this $1.4 billion Powerball jackpot. And if you rank the quality of your life and your relationships and how you use your time over money, then this is for you. And if money is all that matters to you, hopefully you'll have a different perspective by the end of this segment. So I have a list of things that most people wouldn't be willing to exchange for $1 billion. And this is proof that we all, in some form or fashion, are rich. So if someone said, I will give you $1 billion, but you have to give me a limb or permanently lose one of your senses, like your sight or the ability to hear, would you make that exchange?
Nope.
Nah. Forever? You got to give it up forever?
Yeah, you have to give me a leg and I'll give you $1 billion.
Nah, I'm going to get my hustle on.
You can't have my leg. If I got $1 billion, I need both of these legs for all the running I'm about to be doing.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to family. I give you $1 billion, but you can't see your kids for 1 year.
Nope.
Oh, no. I can't do that.
Hell no.
See, so access to family is really important.
Yeah.
How about happiness? I'll give you $1 billion, but you have to marry someone you're incompatible with.
Yes.
Incompatible?
You're not compatible with. You have to marry that person. You can't divorce them.
Hell, I could deal with that.
I
For
can
$1
do
billion?
that. We can buy different houses. We don't have to live together. We're just married.
Gonna fight every day. But it's worth it for $1
But
billion.
I'm just
I do
saying,
that
your
now for free.
happiness is on the line.
But my kids are taken care of.
Okay. Listen, that's why I said it's a list of things that most people wouldn't be willing to exchange. But you got the first two. And the last one is your freedom. I will give you $1 billion, but you have to go to prison for 3 years.
How old I did half of that for nothing.
Yeah. It depends on how old I was when I got the $3 billion.
Well, most of y'all got 2 out of 4. The whole point is that, we are rich. We have a lot of things that add value to our lives. And I just want people to operate in a space of gratitude because despite everything that's going on, there is always something to be thankful for. Someone is praying for your problems
and
right now.
You know what I say?
What?
If you think you need $1 billion to be happy, money really isn't your problem.
Look at you trying to get deep. I just knew you were about to make a joke. I thank you. Thank you for that. So be grateful for your health, your family, your happiness, and your freedom. And
profound up in this.
If you are willing to give up a limb for $1 billion, I'm not going to judge you either. I just hope you have things that add a lot of value to your life. Also, please check out my podcast episode with Rock T. There's so many layers to this man. He is really a happy individual. He has a new book called No Excuses. And I just really enjoyed that conversation, Rock T. I want to thank you for being such a great example. Ricky jokes about you filling in when Jesus takes a day off, but you really are.
It was an honor, man. Thank you for having me on your podcast. It was fun, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you dropped some gems. So that episode is out right now. It's called Happiness 101 with Rock T. Hall. Of course, you can find the Mind, Body, and Business podcast wherever you stream your podcast.
Smiling for no reason face.
And follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Thanks, y'all.
There it is, man. Appreciate that, Maria. Jawline Sounds got the chicken and waffle mix coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, man.
Well, hey, Shotty, I know I'm not there right now, but I'm need y'all to just relax. Just chill out, relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax.
Man, we've been relaxing for 4 years, bro.
No, good. Just relax, cause I'm doing something. You all about from what the screen said. You all about family, right?
Yes, sir.
You believe in family, right?
Yes, sir.
So you understand that right now I got to be here for my family right now. You ain't the only one with a family. I got a family too. I got to be here for my family.
But how you providing for your family if you ain't coming to work?
Shout it. Some things are bigger than work right now. We got listen here. My grandmama, my mama, and my sister. I'm at the hospital with all of them right now. My grandmama, my mama, and my sister, they all pregnant from the same dude.
Oh.
And they fought to have a baby. The baby's today.
Who's the dude? What the dude?
Dude named Charles. He said dope over in the neighborhood, but he got my mama, my grandmama, my sister all pregnant. And it's just so coincident that they all having a baby on the same day. So I'm here to support my nephew, my uncle, my brother, or maybe it's gonna be my niece and my auntie and my sister. I don't know. It's gonna be either gonna be my sister, my auntie, and my niece, or my nephew, my uncle, and my brother. But either way, they all finna be born today, and they're gonna be their own cousin, or nephew, or brother, or maybe they're gonna be their own sister, or their own auntie, or their own cousin was a girl. But they all gonna be here today. They said they're gonna get. I'm confused right now. It's a lot. It's a lot right now.
But you're being there for your family, so that's a good thing. I commend you, Black Tony.
But the bad thing is, guess who ain't here?
Who?
Charles. He ain't even showed up. I'm the only one over here to support them. How you gonna get my mama, my grandmama, and my sister all pregnant? And then I called him. He talking about. He was up talking about, man, I was up late last night. I'll be over there. Man, it's just a lot. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I'm at my feelings right.
So have they discussed names yet of the baby?
Charles Jr.
What if it's a girl?
Charlotte, I guess.
Trying to better myself, trying to better my health, but
all my life, if you all my life. Trying to keep me down. All the time.
Never thought I'd be
Oh, yes. About 4 minutes after the top of the hour. Gary is out today, but we still got a lot of hot tea to pour, so we're going to have ourselves a little tea party. So Maria Moore, man, someone's finally taking a stand against Sexy Red.
Yeah, we're seeing her all over the news. Sherry Shepherd, she isn't having it. She touched on the differences men and women have when it comes to their sex drives. She explained that men will always have a sex drive at any given moment. Sex is like breathing for y'all. You have to have it, she says, whereas she describes that things that are sexy to me is when you are committed and when you are ambitious. I love a man that's creative. She was also asked if she liked to go to Pound Town, and this is what she said.
No. I just heard the lyrics to that. And I was like, what are these girls talking about nowadays? When did talking about your booty hole be sexy to people? When did just getting money and showing your booty to dudes become sexy? So I come from the school of let him imagine something. Don't just come and show him every day. When did your booty become like the emphasis now?
Yeah, so we haven't heard from Sexy Red on those comments, but it's safe to say that she will not be on Sherry's talk show.
Yeah, she don't need no platform, man. She do too much. It's hard to offend me. It's impossible to offend me. And she's offensive to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's saying something right there.
I'm inoffendable. Whatever the word is.
Inoffendable. Inoffendable. Briggity Tat, man. So this is interesting because Sierra is finally speaking about her breakup with Future.
Yes, Rock T. Sierra is reflecting on the moment she knew it was time to end things with her ex Future. She opened up about a public and painful split around the time she met her now husband, Russell Wilson. Now, when the host asked the superstar how she knew it was time to call things off, Sierra made an analogy about how it can physically feel to experience change. She said, when you know you're supposed to make a super defined decision in your life, and you know it from the head of your feet, from your feet to your head.
That's a typo.
Oh, okay. Damn, Special K.
That's a typo that I didn't make.
And your soul and your body. It's almost like your taste buds change, she said. You have a taste bud for certain things, and then those taste buds just go. The hitmaker also explained that she also started reflecting on her own choices and questioning what she was really looking for. She said you kind of have to define everything about making changes in your life that are critical. Plus, when you have a child, it's very important to me. It's no time to play around, she explained. I'm now responsible for another life. So what am I doing? How am I thinking that through? Realizing once she became a mother that she wanted nothing short of joy to make sure that her cup is full. She continued asking herself what her priorities were in every relationship in her life. She said, I always say, don't let nobody waste your time. I don't care if it's friendships or relationships, business, whatever it is. Don't let it waste your time. It's not worth it. Sierra and her husband, Russell Wilson, are expecting their third child together. Congratulations.
Come on now, Sierra.
They're over there making them babies.
Okay.
But I know how that is. Like, you ever be in a relationship and it's like, it's so bad. You get all the signals, your entire body.
Get out.
I mean,
it's draining.
Your lungs, your kidneys, your eyelashes saying, leave that man, girl.
It's draining.
So, yeah, it is very draining.
Better go.
So,
or else you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life.
Right.
Pimpin' ain't easy, man. Thank y'all for holding down the tea party this morning. Give it up for Briggity Tat and Maria Moore.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Love is Blind Season 5 is back, and it went down in Houston, Texas, man, where singles in the area were given a chance at finding their soulmate sight unseen.
Now, talking to potential soulmates through pods will never not be awkward, but there was one interaction that I'm sure all of us found a little cringy to watch. Uche and Miriam. So while in the pods, Uche asked her where she works and lives, and Miriam says she's working in academia overseas. When Uche asks where she's working, she says the Middle East. However, Miriam quickly explains she'll be moving back to Houston soon full time. When Uche says when, she says in a few weeks. But seconds later, she confirms that she's already moved back to Houston and lives in River Oaks.
Yeah, so the clip, which has now been shared over 40 million times, it brings us to ask the question, what's the last thing you lied about to someone you were dating? Let's start with Special K, because I know...
Come on, man. The show, we ain't got that much time left in the show to go over the stuff I lied about when I was dating.
Go ahead, dog.
I told her I had a house. I told the girl that my mom lived with me. but it was the other way around. I said, yeah, I got this house, man. My mama stayed there. I ain't dated in a long time, man. I've been married forever. Go on to somebody else.
Brad, what about you?
And I don't know. I don't know what I lied about. Maybe my age to somebody that I wanted to date that was older than me.
Oh, yeah, I lied about my age before, too.
Women always lie about their age, though.
Hey, watch it.
I mean, it's just kind of normal. Maria, what about you?
I don't know. If it's a guy, I can't think of. It's just because when you lie, you gotta fix it.
Right.
I mean,
you
this is
gotta
a prime. You gotta
up.
keep following it up. So I just be like, I don't like you. Your breath stink.
Oh,
this ain't gonna work out. Just tell the truth. You ain't gotta fix it. You know.
No, your breath stink.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's funny you mentioned that because when I was dating, I did date this girl. Her breath was funky, man. We went out. I took her out to dinner, and then we went to a movie. And I just couldn't get past the aroma. Like, golly.
It was stinking even after dinner?
Oh, man, Kay.
So the food didn't even kill it?
Food didn't kill it. I'm trying to offer Tic Tacs and gum. You know when somebody says, no, thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When someone says no, thank you when you offer them gum or some mints, how do you respond to that?
You hold them down and you force it into their mouth.
No, you don't do that.
You stupid.
Put your forearm on her chest and hold it down and force it in her mouth. Don't even unwrap it.
Yeah, because, I mean, sometimes stink breath, it'd be offensive. Like, don't let it hit you in the throat.
If
like,
somebody's breath stank 3 times on 3 separate occasions, then you know that it's chronic. Like, if somebody's breath stank one time when you with
them,
them,
got a bad cavity or something.
Yeah, but if it's the same aroma 3 separate occasions on 3 days, yeah.
I be smelling Gary's breath.
Oh. On that note, let's go to the phone lines, man.
They be sitting right here.
Non-Ricky.
That far away. Oh, wow.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, good morning.
Yeah, okay, let me tell you. Now, I'm from Flint, Michigan, this Camille, by the way. Okay, so I was with a girl, but at the same time, I had my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend did it better than the girl I was with, so I kept cheating. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Yeah, this is Sean from Birmingham. Yeah, I want to call in on the line about, I had lied to my ex. I had moved to Tennessee, and I told her I was living with my granddaddy's goddaughter and her husband. But in all actuality, I was living with a girl that I was working with, and we was having sex and everything. Now I got a child by her.
The last thing I lied to a woman about was how good her sex was. She sucked.
2 guys ago, the last guy I dated, I lied about how he was able to put it down. The dude was 6'8" with nothing in them trunks.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Wow. Well, if you wasn't able to get in, man, on this topic, hit us up on social media at Rickey Smiley Official on Facebook. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, it's about that time for Battle of the Sexes. You already, man, we got one man, we got one woman. And on the phone line right now, we got Shelly from Orlando. What up, Shell? Is this your birthday, Shelly?
Yes, it is.
Well, happy birthday, little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And we got my man Woods from Baltimore. Be more in the building.
Morning.
It's all to the good, man. Okay, so here's the deal, man. If you don't know the answer, just say pass so you can save time, all right? Don't spend a whole bunch of time trying to think too hard about it. Y'all with us?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go first, Shelly. We're going first. Start the clock. Let's get ready to go. The Air Max 97 sneaker is made by what shoe company?
Nike.
Yes. What tire company is most associated with the Indianapolis 500 race?
Goodyear.
No, Firestone.
Oh.
What type of battery is most commonly used in standard household smoke detectors?
The 9V?
Yes, 9 volt. What number does Deion Sanders' son Shiloh wear in his position on the Colorado Buffaloes defense?
21.
That's it. What sport uses the term drop shot?
Basketball.
No, tennis.
Oh.
How many states border the state of Texas?
1.
4. What country is Dubai in?
London?
He said London?
That's okay, girl. You got 3.
Thank you.
You did a good job.
Go ahead, girl.
Thank you.
All right, Brett.
Would you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what is the point in time in a woman's life that she does not menstruate for 12 months?
Pass.
Menopause. What type of liquor goes into a flute glass?
Vodka.
Champagne. What do you call a wig that is half done?
Nappy.
No, a frontal. What part of the face is known to resemble a Cupid's bow?
The forehead.
No, lips. What spice is used to make ginger ale?
Ginger.
Yay! What does the brand YSL stand for?
Young. Bad sucker.
No, Yves Saint Laurent. Floral, Oriental, Woody, and Fresh are 4 major groups of what cosmetic product for women?
Makeup.
Nope, perfume.
Same thing.
Sorry, big
Got
dog.
one.
Not the
Shelly
same.
looked like Shelly won, even though she thought Dubai was in London. Special K, what did she win?
All right, congratulations, Shelly. You're a winner today of the fabulous, highly coveted prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, you got a driver's choice 2-in-1 auto snow brush with a scraper. Yeah, from Global Beauty Care, you got cleansing strips for the neck and forehead, unclogs pores, removes blackheads, and works in 10 minutes or less. You got a 4-pack of plastic shirt hangers. How exciting. You've also got a flathead screwdriver. Yeah. And from Van Camp's, pork and beans and light syrup with 50% less sodium. Ultra Strength Rolaids, cool mint flavored soft chews, relieves upset stomach, indigestion, and heartburn. From Tropical Fantasy, you've got that brand of cherry blue lemonade. That's delicious. You got a toddler-sized plastic fork and spoon set, safe for 2 and under.
Oh, wow.
Also, Nature's Best bed bug spray. Spray for bed bugs, lice, ticks, and chiggers.
Oh.
I did say chiggers.
With a CH.
Congratulations again, Shelly. It's all yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree. Also, hold on, that's not it. For winning so proficiently today, you also get a $20 gift card for Maria Moore's favorite sponsor, the Venus Personal Care Shaver. Ladies, get your man to use the Venus. Chop down that hairy jungle from around that...
All right. Thank you. Congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Already, it's about that time for the front page. Maria Moore, what's happening?
Good morning, Rock T. The front page is brought to you by Always Ultra Thin. Goodbye, Gush Fears. Thanks to Always Ultra Thin. With rapid dry technology that absorbs 2 times faster versus a leading store brand. Hello, clean and comfortable. Always fear no gush. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. A man who opened fire in a crowded New York subway train last year was sentenced yesterday to 10 concurrent life terms, plus a 10-year consecutive term. Now, Frank James, he set off a smoke bomb and then fired a handgun repeatedly into the crowded train car. A total of 29 people were injured, but all survived. James, who later turned himself in, is said to have committed the crime to bring attention to gun violence. In other news, President Joe Biden yesterday ordered construction to resume a portion of a wall between Mexico and South Texas. Biden used his executive powers to speed the project, which is believed to involve adding about 20 miles to the system of barriers already in place. Now, in the last year alone, about 245,000 people have entered the U.S. illegally through that border. Lastly, Donald Trump told Fox News Digital he would be willing to serve briefly as Speaker of the House of Representatives until Republicans agree on a long-term choice, saying, I'm not doing it because I want to. I will do it if necessary, should they not be able to make their decision. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, man, the Chicago Bears finally get their first win of the season, beating the Washington Commanders 40-20. That snaps a 14-game losing streak for the Bears. You know the Bears fans in Chi-Town like hype right about now. Couple college football key matchups over the weekend. Texas OU, that's going to be a big one. Expect Texas to win that game. Battle of the 5-0 teams. Georgia and Kentucky, they both 5-0. Georgia should handle the Wildcats. And Colorado will beat Arizona State. It is what it is. And upset of the weekend. I don't even know. This is the upset. Texas A&M is going to beat Alabama. That's Rock T's bold prediction of the weekend. Texas A&M will beat Alabama. On that note, Super Days, give me my theme music. It's time to shout out to all the HBCU matchups of this weekend. Shout out to Virginia Union heading to Elizabeth City. Fayetteville State on their way to St. Augustine. It's St. Augustine's homecoming, baby. Johnson C. Smith on their way to Shaw. Shout out to Shaw. They got their homecoming this weekend as well. Livingstone and Winston-Salem battling it up. Bethune-Cookman on their way to Alabama State. Oh my goodness. Is it Alabama State's homecoming? Yes, it is. Virginia State on their way to Bowie State. It's Bowie State's homecoming as well. Lane got Edward Waters this weekend. Shout out to Edward Waters. Another homecoming going down. Grambling State on their way to Alcorn State. Shout out to the Golden Girls at Alcorn State. It's their homecoming. Alabama A&M got Jackson State. Lincoln, PA on their way to Bluefield State. Bluefield? It's y'all's homecoming as well. Benedict College got Miles College. Central State on their way to Albany State. Mississippi Valley got Prairie View A&M. Shout out to FAMU and Southern, baby. Oh, you know it. Clark Atlanta got Allen this weekend. Savannah State on their way to Fort Valley. Tuskegee and Morehouse going head up. And Virginia Lynchburg on their way to South Carolina State. Home of the Marching 101. Matter of fact, you listening to South Carolina State Band right now. It's going down real big. Shout out to all your HBCUs. Follow us right now at HBCU on social media. Let's get it poppin'.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Already, man. Breaking the tag. Good morning.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Drake is making a habit of putting big smiles on the faces of his fans by giving away designer bags on tour. And the latest one in Miami came with a very important disclaimer. He was performing when he spotted Nicolette Valenti singing along in the crowd, and eventually he had a security deliver her a brown Birkin. Okay, Drake. Drake picked her out between songs, but let the audience know he wasn't blessing her with the bag because of her large breasts, which has been a thing at previous tour stops. Instead, he said it was because of the way she was singing all night long. In video capturing the giveaway, Drake tells the audience he likes to make people's day, and Nicolette needs a brown Birkin to go with her brown top. And then security swooped in for the handoff. Nicolette tells us she immediately called her mother. Drake noticed her making the call, and after she showed him her phone, he dedicated the next song to her mom. How sweet was that? Come on, ladies, nice. Man. Okay, Birkin bags, y'all, can run well past 5 figures in retail, so Drake arranged for Nicolette to get a police escort out of the venue, and she says Drizzy stage manager made her text him to make sure that he knew she made it home safely with the Birkin.
Wow, talk about a gentleman.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sure he got that number too to make sure he had a contact. All right, y'all, moving on. Former Detective Greg Kading, who was the lead detective in the Intricacy Task Force, launched in 2006 to investigate Biggie's 1997 murder, claims that Suge Knight was the reason Tupac's murder was not solved 27 years ago. He said if there's anybody in the world to blame for this taking 27 years to solve, it's Suge Knight, he told Rolling Stone. He knew the moment it happened who did it. He continued, and all Suge had to do when the Vegas police asked him to come in and sit down for an interview, all he had to say was they pulled up alongside. I looked right across the car. I saw Keefe D in the front seat. That's all he had to say. That witness statement would have changed everything. He said there's nobody else who could have helped more than him, and he didn't, because evidently his reputation was more important than Tupac's life. Dang, that was, oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all, last but not least, our guy Roy Woods Jr. announced that he's leaving The Daily Show after 8 amazing years. Now, in order to nurture new ideas, of course, the comedian thanked former host Trevor Noah, Paramount, and especially Comedy Central for giving him the runway to also produce 3 one-hour stand-up comedy specials, for letting him host 2 award-winning podcasts, and also letting him write and shoot his own comedy pilot, film, and much, much more. This news comes as Comedy Central continues its search for a permanent host. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.